Well, we have our beetle painted with the flat black. And as you can see, I mean, you might leave it there, not a big deal, but it just looks flat. And now we want to take advantage of all those undercolors and really make this beetle pop and look three-dimensional and also bluish iridescent. So what we're going to be doing is lifting the black overpaint using a damp brush and a tissue. And we want to make sure that as we're lifting that color, the dark color, that we're constantly rinsing, wiping, blotting, so we're not actually just moving color around. So let's reveal our iridescence. So what you want is a slightly damp, but not really wet brush. So blotting it a little bit there. It's just, you'll get used to what you need. What I want to do is remove black from the high points of the beetle. So the back, the fused wing covers here, the top of the head, the horns. Let's see what we can do. We just want to do a little bit at a time. There you can see blot. Don't want to make it really strong at first. You can always come back. See, I got it too dry. You'll learn what you need for lifting. I want to make sure I don't have those stray hairs there that might transfer paint outside where I want it. So you can see there, that's if I go push the brush a little bit forward, which is kind of hard on your bristles, so you don't want to do that with a really good brush. It lifts more. So let's get the end of the tail, lifting a little bit more here. Let's get the head. Being careful not to push it into the yellow. See how that's looking really good there. Don't forget the eyeballs. Going to make really pointy there. Get a little bit wetter. Now there's those little horns on the side of its head. I'm going to pull off just on one side, not the whole thing. There, you see that really made that pop. Wipe that off, get it damp again. There, you can see that really makes it pop. And let's remove some from the tops of the legs. This one's being a little bit, you might have to scrub it a little bit or get it a tiny bit wetter. Don't get it too wet. Oop, see there, I pushed it out a little bit more than I wanted. So remember, you're moving pigment around. I prefer to start, being conservative, you can always, reapply black and do it again, but that really want to avoid that if you can. That's looking good. I think I want a little bit more off the back here. And will give that more of that rounded appearance. Now, let's get the final thing we want to do is pull out that center line. So I want to make a very thin line there. I want this to be somewhat damp and just very carefully, just a little bit at a time. Lift off the center line. I'm going to see how that looks when that dries, and if needed, I'll have to do it again. All right, let's see how that looks. The head's looking good there. I think there's a spot there I can get on the leg. Get it just a little bit damper. There we go. That looks good. There, you can see that's popping up now. It needs a little bit more removed right in here. There, that looks like that picked it up a lot better. There, and I'm liking that. That looks really good. See how it's now popping off the page a little better. I'm just doing a little bit, polishing it, if you will. That looks really good. I like that. And there we have our blue iridescent beetle revealed.